Hello. How's it, bro? How's it? You alright, mate? I'll check you, bro. So the reason why I'm greeting you guys in this manner is because the Democratic Alliance, one of South Africa's most race unconscious political parties, got a strong hold over the metropolitan areas across the country in the last local municipal elections, which was held about a couple of weeks ago. So I'm practicing my white boy accent. I'll check you, bro. People actually don't suspect that I'm black. Anyway, welcome to the first ever episode of the Liquid Blue Chronicles. This is a segment of the show where I just basically chat about the things that go down at Liquid Blue. So Liquid Blue is a gay club located on 7th Avenue, Melville, Johannesburg. Is Liquid Blue actually a gay club? Well, I know that it's usually frequented by non-heterosexual males. Okay, let's call Liquid Blue a queer male club. Yeah. But of course, all sexualities matter. I just want to make a disclaimer. Liquid Blue is definitely not paying me for this, even though I feel like they should. The reason why I've decided to dedicate an entire segment to just really chatting about Liquid Blue is because, number one, I really enjoy that club. Like, it's one of my favorite clubs in Johannesburg. Number two, I've been going to Liquid Blue for a good couple of years. I'm only like 21 years old, so you do the math. Reason number three, I go to Liquid Blue to be looked at. No, really, having other people look at you is like very good for your self-esteem, I've discovered anyway. I just really enjoy being looked at. You don't even know how they look at me in that club. Like, I got those boys sweating, darling. All eyes go like, I mean, I know what's it new. But Liquid Blue is the one place where I can go and feel like extra beautiful. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, story time. Kwasuka sugela. Jokes. Okay, so this story happened about 2 years ago. That very lit December 2014. It was one of the first times I had come to the club in a long time, because that year I decided to study somewhere else that is outside of Johannesburg. So I was like, okay, it's nice to be home. Nice to see some new faces in the industry. Nice to see some old faces in the industry too. So there I am, I'm in the club, gumnandi, ngiphethe savana yami, you know, and I'm just happy to be back. And I'd been to other gay clubs previously, mostly white gay clubs. They were very burlesque-ish, very Chippendale, very Magic Mike, very not my style, very not lit. So that night I could feel Uguti, it was going to be my night. Felt it in my bones. Also, I just got paid that night. I mean, I rarely pay for my own drinks, especially when I'm in like my favorite places, because I know that this pretty face is gonna give me a drink. Trust. But I decided that that night was going to be the exception. So I'm dancing, gumnandi, whatever, and the spirit is telling me, Lelo babes, someone's looking at you. I could literally feel this guy's eyes on me. So I strategically decide to like walk past him, you know, just so that I could get a good idea of what he looked like. I've never seen another human being look another human being in that way. Like, I promise you, that guy was literally ready to rip my spine out. Like, I don't recall in the 21 years of me being on this planet being so intimidated and turned on at the same time. And I think a shake your ass type of song came on. So we literally like play this I see you, you see me game.
They stare at me while I stare at you.
So I strategically grab one of my friends and I strategically moved to where he was sitting so that I could strategically shake this ass of mine where he could see it. And I think he was pleased, you know. He was just here. He was giving me that sway from left to right, 1990s R. Kelly, half on my baby, touch your mustache like your name was Lucius Lyon type of appreciation. the entire club can definitely see that there's tension and energies of a sexual nature going on between me and this guy. So, obvs, I'm irritated as hell at this stage because I just hit a
"Tonight I'm gonna dance for you. Oh, oh, oh."
And you just sat there and smiled. At this stage, I'm just like, dude, you're at a queer club. You are literally neck deep in the Indian Ocean of gayness right now. You are literally seated at the Last Supper of non-heterosexuality right now. And still, dololo moves. Really? For real, for real. Ngempela. Oh, udlala ngami. But then I was like, whoa, Lelo. Let's be a little bit more considerate and intelligent about this. I mean, it was very possible that, just like me, he's not much of an approacher. And it would be silly of me to misjudge him for not making any moves on me just because he was like this 6'11" muscled statue of melanated goodness. So I decided to be the bigger man out of the both of us. Haha, did you catch that? Oh, freaking clever. I downed my drink because it's an undisputed fact. Liquid courage does things for you, okay? So I approach him, I stretch my hand out, and he just gave me the biggest hug I've ever received from a stranger. He embraced me as though I was his long-lost husband.
If I never feel you in my arms again.
I actually had to decide whether or not he was strangling me or just really showing appreciation for this beautiful boy that he had just met. So he finally ungrips me. So we're chatting and chatting, you know, what's your name, where do you come from, etc, etc. And he asks, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then he says some corny shit like, you should be doing a whole lot better now that you're talking to me. Yeah, I'd really love to say that, but I'm not going to because number one, that's mediocre and corny. And number two, I'm kinda worn out from this game of hide and seek that I've been playing, so no, I'm not gonna say that. So then he starts to pseudo feel bad and he offers me a drink. And I politely decline because we all know what a drink means. Can I buy you a drink means
"Use is Cummins Homes with me's at the ends of this night, sir."
So then he offers to buy me a drink again. And I'm like, thank you, but no thanks. Then he offers to buy me a drink again. And I'm like, Puti ngiraiti. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, dog.
I said what I said!
And then he got incredibly angry. And then he started reaching into his pocket. Listen, before I go any further, you guys have to understand something about me and my life. I've had my fair share of hlanyas as romantic interests. I genuinely believed he was going to pull out a knife on me. So I was just here. I was ready to mutate into the Mlazi gangster I low-key am. Only for him to pull out his business card, put it here in my shirt, shake his head in disappointment, and leave the club. What a wow. I was so turned on. I'm not easily turned on, but that moment turned me all the way on, okay? That moment revived me. I curved a guy to the extent where he ended up giving me his cologne-scented business card. That's a gift. I don't care what anybody says. That's a gift right there. That's a God-given talent. In that moment, I was literally on some,
Why did God give me this life? Why did he bless me with these talents?
I literally dated, married, and divorced him all in that moment. For me, I can definitely say that was one of many spectacular moments in my life. And a good 99.999999999 of those spectacular moments in my life happen at Liquid Blue. I just love that place. Liquid Blue is literally my spillion because of moments like that. Story time is over. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked my storytelling skills, click like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you didn't like my storytelling skills, click like and subscribe if you have not already done so. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat at the handle SuburbanZulu, and I will do my best to try follow you back. No, I am not. That is a complete lie. I will not tolerate any hate speech of any kind on my page or on my various social media accounts. If you even think about trying me,
Everything you even think of gon' fail.
until the next video, bye. I really have to come up with a cooler sign off. I really do.